What can I say about Green Lawn Cemetery other than I find it to be incredibly frustrating? Purportedly one of the most haunted cemeteries in Ohio, I couldn't find a single damn story about what makes it haunted, my little strangelings, other than one incredibly tiny footnote on one website listed on the credits for this cemetery file about how it's a rite of passage for local teens in the area to knock on a particular mausoleum door at night, and that something might knock back. Other than that, there have been several references made about how incredibly haunted the main mausoleum of this cemetery is, but no actual details about any activity. To be sure, this one is leaving me grasping at my hair and ready to throw my laptop out the window. Such is the nature of ghost stories, though. Sometimes the reason a place is haunted is lost to history or time. Some tales become so twisted and sensationalized they're but barely recognizable bloated facsimiles of what they once were, and apparently, Green Lawn has hit that position of it's really haunted, but we don't know why. It does have at least one interesting figure interred here, and that's little Georgie A. Blount, with a monument and a story that is remarkably similar to that of little Gracie Watson, who is interred in Bonaventure Cemetery in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Even their names are similar, Georgie versus Gracie. Although while little Gracie's spirit endures to this day, there's no real record that I have been able to find that little Georgie still haunts the building that stands where he once lived and died. I'll be getting into Gracie's story in our first full-length podcast episode about Savannah, so please continue to be patient with me on that. As for little Georgie, his story is a sad one, as all child deaths and hauntings tend to be. He was a playful lad and fell, hitting his head against the iron stove where he lived. He lingered for some days before passing, and like little Gracie, he was much beloved by all of Columbus society at the time, and his spectacular lifelike monument was erected. It was tradition for a long time to bring little Georgie toys and to dress him in hats and scarves befitting the holiday at any given time of year. But alas, such behaviors by the living, while whimsical and sweet, lent to the degradation and damage to his monument, which in turn led the cemetery to fence it off, much like Gracie, to preserve it. Toys are still left at the gate for little Georgie, much like gifts are left for Gracie to this day, and so his sweet yet sad story endures. A residual haunting of the memory, perhaps? If you know more about Green Lawn and why it's haunted, please email me at soundparanormal@gmail.com, or, for ease of access, click the email link in my bio. Likewise, if you have a story you want told, or know of a cemetery I just have to visit, email me for that too, or drop a comment. As always, thank you for tuning in, my little strangelings, and until next time.